Cool. All right, mate. Well, yeah, just give us an idea of who you are, where you're from, and obviously what's made you actually start a business in the first place.
Okay, well, my name's Stuart. I, an average guy that's quite unremarkable. I'm a manager in a business, family man, kids, mortgage, all the rest of it. Like I say, quite unremarkable. But I've kind of had my eye in and out of a few different things about what I could do as like a passive income or supplementary income, probably on and off for 10 years. And like quite honestly, your initial advertisement that I saw struck a tone because it's like I've tried forex. I'd had a look at drop shipping. I'd played around with these things, and none of them had really sort of gelled or really took any traction. And just hearing what you was offering, kind of all of us, it was like a penny drop moment because it was like even in my current position, I deal with a facilities management company which deal with contractors that come in to do the work. So as
Yeah,
soon as
yeah.
I put two and two together, it was like I've missed a trick here. like, you know. um, and as well, this is tangible. It's a business, it's something I can build, I can grow, having a mentor and guidance and support, because I wouldn't have been able to go through where we're at now on my own. I'd have
Yeah.
made countless mistakes and probably would have given up and thinking this is another failed venture. So getting advice and input and support has been really key to it, to be honest. Um, but yeah, the fact that it's something tangible, and it's not just some money that I've thrown into a trading account, for example. This is
Yeah, yeah. I
something that's
know.
more within my control.
That's it. Sometimes the community can deal with itself. Like I'll go to answer a question and someone's already answered it for me,
Yeah,
which is great. That's what we're
yeah,
all
yeah.
kind of trying to build. What's been your biggest win so far with everything that you've set up?
The biggest win for me isn't probably what I've set up directly. It's on the mental side. So I've started to view life, opportunity, the 5 year plan, whatever, in a completely different light. And it was after I got off the call. I think it might have been, it was either Amy, the initial contact call, or after our first call together.
Hmm.
Um, I just started looking at things with a different perspective, because this is the opportunity to build something that in 2 years' time or 18 months or however long it takes, um, to be, working for myself. But that led me on down the thought path of, well, that means, I can be time rich as well as financially
Yeah,
rich, if you like. And
yeah,
I remember I got home, I think it was the day after our first call, and I've got in and I was like, I've got to cook dinner, I've got to clean the house, I've got to sort the kids out, I've got to do the dishes. I'm desperately trying to find the time in amongst all of this and life to get my fitness back and try and lose some weight. And it was that got the brain going, and I was thinking, if I just work for myself on my own bloody terms. Sorry,
yeah.
apologies to swear.
No, no, you're fine. You're fine. I
Um,
swear all the time.
no, no, I didn't know if you were going to share this. That's all.
Don't worry, mate.
But it just got me thinking. If I work for myself, I haven't got to rely on the mother-in-law to come around here at 7 o'clock in the morning to help sort the kids out and take them to school because I'm going to work. I can do that. I can work and go to the gym in between, during the day. My kids don't necessarily have to be in an after-school club till 5, 6 o'clock because I'm working. I'm
Yeah,
not constantly in that rat race as you've put it before. Just having that
yeah, yeah,
opportunity, and it was, as much as I'd love to be financially rich or better off from this endeavor, it's actually about being life rich. And
yeah,
time's the one currency that you only spend, you never get it back. So
yeah,
and that was really the big win for me, because it's the whole mindset and thought process. And then when I look at my career as it is, like I've kind of hit a glass ceiling with that anyway. The next level up for me isn't going to present itself either in the business I'm in for the next few years, or I've got to go
hmm,
somewhere else and try and get it. And the next level for me is a director sort of level. So
yeah,
that's, I'm going to be going up against some real top draw candidates for a very small job opportunity.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas I can just give myself the title of director and work for myself and happy
Yeah,
days.
exactly
You
that.
know? So yeah, it's been a mental win in how I view in really life and the future.
Yeah, oh, I love that, mate. I've got a lot of time for that. Yeah, that's it's like along with time freedom, there's something called purpose freedom as well, which is again that mindset and everything like that.
Yeah,
Not building someone else's dream, basically.
that's it.
If someone was on the fence about joining the SEC and actually starting one of these businesses, what would you say to them?
I would say do it because you've got nothing to lose anyway. Um, yeah, okay. You're having to there's the outlay of paying for yourself and paying for the program, but having tried and looked at drop shipping and forex trading and all sorts of other stuff, you've got to put money into something to get that return back anyway. Um, but at least with this, you're getting something tangible. You're getting time with yourself, with your experience. You're getting the feedback. You're getting the direction. But you're building something which is yours.
Yeah,
So, and let's be honest, if you can afford beyond like the cost of the program, it's not that expensive to do. You're probably talking, now we're at the point with LSA, probably what is it, £250 to £300 a month, and
yeah,
that's a lot
yeah,
to some people. I get that it is a lot to some people, and there's a lot of my. Someone gave me 300 quid now, I'd be like, thanks very much,
yeah,
But for the potential that small investment can give you in return over the long run, not just financially, but like we just said on the time and whatever. Um, no, I would say give it a go because it's within your realms to make it successful. You've got support, you've got a whole program, it's all there. You've just got to take that leap of faith, really. Yeah, one thing I would say as well is there's a nice balance between reaching out to yourself and your team and going, oh, I'm really stumped here, or I'm having this issue, can you help? And the guidance wise is this is what you need to do. You go here, you do this, you go here, you do this. So I think the
yeah.
balance is really, really good because we're still having to do the work as we should be. No one should
Hmm.
be, you shouldn't be doing it for us and giving it to us. Otherwise,
Yeah,
what's the point? This is for us to do and build ourselves. So yeah, like I say, it's a nice balance of go here, do these things, come back and see me when you're done. Have any issues, let me know. So yeah, I think that's quite a good balance.
yeah, yeah. I get that completely. Like having proper step by step breakdown kind of thing, isn't it? Simple as
Mm.
that. And you are a prime example of someone that has gone and done it by the book perfectly, and now we're at the next step, which is great.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm really excited now. Now we're at this point, and you think about it, it's been probably what 2 months, 6 weeks or so,
Yeah,
to get here. And there's a fair few things you've got to check off and do, but it's broken down nicely because if people like me, you've got a full-time job, full-time life, you
hmm,
need to be able to slot it in, and you don't get too overwhelmed. Do this, do this, do this. When you get to this point, then we'll look at this. Yeah, now we're at the point where it's out there. It's time to start seeing what comes through the door, and getting that over
yeah,
the line, getting that experience, and yeah, just constantly building now, which will be really, really good.
yeah, 100%, mate. No, no, I'm looking forward to it. You've done really, really well so far. So yeah, you just got to keep cracking on now. Simple as that.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
All right, mate.